Encourage you to check out Natural Selections. This week, I wrote about the age of censorship that we are clearly living in. Oh, I forgot to bring. Actually, Zach, you want to hand me the box set of the Roald Dahl books that I've got on the desk there? We didn't talk about last week, but what had just emerged from the Telegraph in London did an amazing bit of journalism on the newest censorship under the guise of sensitivity readers on Roald Dahl's entire oeuvre. And I went and found this box set that I had bought for our children probably 15 years ago, and went and compared what's in there to what's in some of the new edits, and was stunned in a number of ways. Not just the obvious, like you're dumbing it down, you're erasing history, you're doing things that will make it much more difficult to learn from where we have been and actually become better in the future. But also found some things that struck me in the original as, icky. Like, oh, I don't, I kind of wish that wasn't there, but it's there. So what you do is you leave it there in pieces that are published, and if you're reading it to a child, or if a child is reading it on their own and it raises questions for them, you discuss it. You talk about the things that are in fiction that weren't written literally yesterday, but 10, 15, 100, 200 years ago, and you talk about what that means about how humans change and cultures change and social mores change.
If I might add, it is also vital, the key lesson when you go back to something, whether it's Dr. Seuss or Roald Dahl or Mark Twain or any of these things, and you find something that your modern sensibilities shudder at, the real message is you're probably doing that right now, right? You're probably doing something that enlightened people in the future will look back and say, how could they not have seen it?
Yeah.
But they didn't.
Right.
And the point is, if you erase that stuff from the stuff of the past, it gives you the impression that we've arrived someplace that we manifestly have not. We may have been headed someplace, and now we're moving in the wrong direction. But the idea that you have a right to understand, to be able to go back and actually even just map the ignorance of the past in order to understand what your own probable ignorance looks like in the present, right? To rob us of that is so insane.
It's anti-educational. It imagines that we have arrived at the state of purity and that we have full insight, full access to all that is good and right, and full understanding of all that is wrong and bad, and that all we have to do is cleanse the past, pretend it didn't happen, certainly don't let the children be exposed to anything that now passes for wrongthink, and then what? Then they will grow up incapable of thinking for themselves, incapable of recognizing actually bad ideas when they show up. They'll be more likely to succumb to them when they show up outside of your view, you censors and sensitivity readers and fact checkers and all the rest of the crazy names that censors are going under now. You will actually hobble and cripple the children whom you are pretending to be working on behalf of. It's the exact opposite. So anyway, I wrote about that in Natural Selections this week.